You asked a girl to prom and she said no. Settle down, you're fucking ugly. I'm not hitting on you. Were purple tournament. Hey guys, okay, so we are back with another video.
Indeed.
And more glasses of wine.
Half cup.
This is our second cup. Okay, so today's video we're going to talk about advice to our 13-year-old self. It's
God.
This is a tag video that's been going around. A lot of YouTubers have done this tag. Can you stop? You've already began. You've already began with the foot activities. Not even a minute into the video and you're already stroking the...
You need to get like a cage and put them away.
Lock those feet away. Basically, for those of you who don't know, this video basically...
What's more?
Basically, for those of you who don't know, this video is advice to your younger self.
Take 5.
Basically, if you give yourself advice for when you're younger, in high school or a teenager, what would it be and what would it be? Dustin?
Well, trust me, my advice would probably suck. No, I don't know what that is.
Okay, I think the biggest thing for me is that looking back on high school and talking to people that were in my high school, everybody thought I was such a nice, funny person, and I always thought that I was a big nerd, like I had no friends, like nobody liked me, and I was always self-conscious about everything that I did and like everything that I wore and everything. And to realize that like a lot more people liked me than I thought liked me. One thing that I would tell myself is to just enjoy high school and not worry so much. I mean, it's pretty vague and pretty like duh, but like just enjoy yourself. Who cares what other people think, and just wear and do whatever you want to do.
See, with me being 13 back in the day, I used to be in a private school, so a Baptist religion family, so basically everything was strict. So you'd have to be informal, shirt and tie, and I hated it.
I
Hated it. I just always thought ties were just a way of choking people to death like this.
it was cool when that really came out.
Indeed, because it was so hard for me. Indeed.
Let me elaborate on that.
Elaborate that. It took a while because, you know, when my mother said, let's start listening to Backstreet Boy music, I was like, what?
Your mother?
Yeah, I know, right?
Your mother told you to listen to Backstreet Boys?
She's like, let's listen to Backstreet Boys, and you know. But anyways, and then, you know, Britney Spears came out with Hit Me Baby One More Time.
And
God,
she
I
took
feel
over the
old now.
world, so...
But she didn't take over the world.
Oh, she did.
She had a
She
baby
won.
and she messed up. She's messed
No,
up.
that was years later. First, she took over the world, and then shit got serious. But
Anyways, back to the story. Going from private school to an elementary school where I was grade 7 first and then went to grade 8. So I'd be 13 when I was in grade 8. Shush now.
this is a math lesson.
This is a-
First, I was in grade 7, then I went to grade 8.
I was probably the most awkwardest kid ever. So with me, I would say that coming from a private school to an elementary school, I would say, well, I don't know what I'm going to say about that.
Where were you going with that?
I don't know. I was lost. I was parched.
That was like so serious, blah blah blah, and then we're all like waiting.
Okay, so my point was, I was saying, I know there was a lot of people that judged me because I was awkward, because you think when you see an awkward kid, you either assume that he was gay, or he
Which
was,
you were.
yeah, which I was. I'm not going to deny that I knew I was gay, but I didn't want that click. Click, click. In my opinion, I try to play it straight, but apparently turtlenecks don't make you play straight, especially purple ones.
You were purple turtleneck?
It was a hand-me-down, and I wore a lot of hand-me-downs back in the day because, you know, I didn't come from a rich family. So, you know, people are gonna judge you, but fuck. Oh my god! I was gonna say flippin' chicken there.
Oh no!
Is your heart hurting? Breathe. Breathe.
Have you ever had that? Where like you had to burp but it gets like locked in your chest? Like in your throat? Right? You've never had that?
Is it a heartburn
It
feeling?
was like a ball of like air just like right there.
That means you were swallowing on your burp.
Oh, that hurt so bad.
Interrupt
I
the
forget what we
story.
were laughing about.
Well, I swore.
Oh yeah, you swore? Okay. Again.
Yeah, I just was like, there's times where I made decisions of wearing certain things and people made fun of you, but like, whatever.
Basically, just wear what you want to wear. If you like it, who the fuck cares?
Once you get older, you don't care.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like we have like no good advice.
Well,
one of my biggest insecurities when I was in high school was my acne. And looking back at it now, I know that I wore a lot of makeup to cover it up, and really, nobody really knew that I had as much acne as I had. I skipped so much school because I would wake up and I'd have like 2 new pimples on my face, and I'd be like, fuck that, I'm not going to school today. Nobody's seeing me looking like this. So I would definitely not worry as much about that. I guess just think that like everybody has their own insecurities that they're worried about.
and I agree, because back in the day I had acne too, and I was on, you know, Accutane and all that stuff, and that was bad back in the day. But you never notice it on someone else. You notice it on your own face, and you're like freaking out about it, and then you like, but you were worried about something else, but no one else noticed it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if that made sense or not.
It did, that's exactly what I said.
But we're worried on our self-image and all that stuff that, you know...
But everybody else is worried about themselves.
Right.
Another thing that I would not worry so much about, or that I would wear a little bit broader on my shoulders, or whatever, I don't know what I'm trying to say, that I would wear more proudly, is the fact that I was gay, and I could have embraced it a little bit more and worked with it more and been that like cool gay guy at school. I was always just afraid to kind of like show my true self.
When I was in high school, people said that I was gay, but they didn't have proof. And I didn't want people to think that I was actually gay. Because if people thought I was gay, then everyone thinks I'm going to hit on them and all that stuff, which is totally unfair in that.
Which is one stereotype I fucking hate.
I thank you. That's...
Settle down, you're fucking ugly, I'm not hitting on you, okay? Settle down.
I have to think about, why would I want ruin reputation of me going in high school and then be bullied even more?
Yeah. One of the things that I would say to my younger self is to go to more parties. I was always afraid to go to parties because I didn't, you know, want to say the wrong thing or like make the wrong move, or, you know, just, I don't know, I didn't want to make a bigger burden of myself. I went to a few more so at the end of high school, and I just wish that I would have went to more because I had so much fun, and every time I went to a party, everybody would come up to me and be like, oh my god, Corey, how are you, blah blah blah. And like people I didn't even talk to in high school would come up to me and be like, oh my god, like you're here, yeah, let's party. And I would just be standing there like, you're talking to me? Like, and I just wish that I was more sociable, I guess.
Right.
And not so afraid. Like, I don't know why I was so afraid of everything.
I never got to go out and go to, you know, parties because I was not popular. I was one of those kids that was awkward, made fun of every time. It took me a while to tell my mom I wanted to go to school dances and all that stuff. But even with school dances, I didn't really even, like, I had maybe 2 girls out of like maybe 5 dances that I went to, but I was also on the photography team, so I was taking pictures. So basically, I was just in there taking pictures of people dancing and not having fun with it. And that was the problem. And when it came to prom time, I kind of asked a girl out on a date just for prom, and it didn't happen. So basically, I took pictures at prom.
You asked a girl to prom and she said no?
Well, what do you think? I'm gonna ask a guy out for prom? Hey,
you asked a
you're
girl
straight, I'm gay, can you want to go on prom date with me? No.
No, it's reverse. You asked a girl to prom and she declined?
Well, funny story was, I asked a girl to prom. She said, yeah, maybe, I'll think about it. And we're actually worked at the same place. Basically, I asked a girl at work, and she said, I'm sorry, I have to go to Bible camp and all that stuff. Because, again, we're in a small town. Everyone has their religion, really.
I'm all out. I'm empty.
I have like 6 ice cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
5 and a little thing. Okay, so basically what we want to get...
Don't do that again.
So basically what we want you guys to take from this video, if you are young watching this video, is that don't worry too much about what other people think about you. Enjoy yourself. Know that you're young and this is your prime time. And when you get old like us, life is a lot more difficult.
Old.
Just kidding, it's not. It is.
I'm past
really
the
is.
quarter now.
Anyways, basically be who you are because you are amazing just the way you are and you have a lot of unique qualities to add to this world, and don't let anybody make you think that you are lesser than perfect and amazing and equal to everybody else that is on this earth. Enjoy
Alrighty.
yourself.
That's enough hugging. It's grossing me out. Oh no.
We will see you in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It got a little deep and it got a little emotional maybe. If you have any other questions about our advice or anything like that, let us know in the comments below and we might do a Q&A.
This is a keyboard I'm typing on.
Any other video ideas that you want us to do, let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and follow our Instagrams and stuff down below. And we will see you in the next video.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh god.
Yeah.